Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Valeria and this video is going to be a special one because this topic has been recommended to me by my angels. So my angels asked me to answer any questions you have, like seriously any type of question, and that they would relay the answer through me to you. Now, since this is a pick a card video and we're not face to face and we're not really interactive as it would be with a personal reading or like a normal reading in which you can ask specific questions, we are going to do it like this. So I am going to ask you to think of a question that could be anything, could be related to love, money, career, a specific person, or just whether you're on the right path or not. You can think of anything like this. So please ask your question, focus on your question. Then I will be shuffling these cards from the Angels Answer deck. So I will be choosing three cards for one card for three piles basically, and based upon those cards you will be able to choose your group. And once in the reading I will basically let the angels do the talking. So please, you guys, focus on your question, ask it out loud or ask it in your head. I will now be shuffling the cards. So we already have, for group number one, we have this card, Not the Right Time. For group number two, we have Choose a New Direction. And let's have one last one for pile number three, which is these are two cards. Well, I'm just going to get the first one, which is Unlikely. So don't worry about what these cards are saying. They are not the let's say necessarily the answer to your question, but they are going to help you choose which pile will suit you the best. So I will now pick out some crystals for you as well. So here we have the crystals. For pile number one, we have the Citrine crystal. For pile number two, we have the clear quartz. And for pile number three, we have the rose quartz. So before we get started, I do want to mention still that, again, even though I'm going to try to make this an interactive reading, it could still be that some messages simply do not resonate for you or does not answer your question. If that's the case, then it might not be the reading for you. But if you are interested in a personal reading, you can check out the description, in the description box, the link that is out there. And again, feel free to claim any messages that come up in this reading. And if you do not like what you hear, you can either just dismiss it, or you can, of course, change something in order to change your future, because the power is, after all, still in your hands. So with all that being said, let's get started with this reading. So again, pick your pile based upon the cards, so based upon the crystals. I will place the crystals like this so you can still see the cards. So you are free to pause the video and meditate on the cards if that's what you need to do. I will also give you some time to meditate on the cards, and once you've picked your pile, you can skip to your reading using the timestamps I will provide for you down below, and I will see you in your reading. Hello there, pile number one, and welcome to your reading. So you chose this card with Not the Right Time and with the Citrine crystal. So before I am going to say anything, I want to shuffle a couple of more cards to get a better picture of what your question might be related to. and what the answer for it is. Although I am already getting that there is something about your question related to timing, like when is it gonna come in, when is it going to be my time, or why are things not working out at this moment the way that I want to. So dear angels, please give me more cards to have some insight. We have the card Peaceful Resolution. So there seems to be some worry about your future, but the angels want you to know that everything will work out okay. Things might not be working out the way you will expect them to work out, and that is also nothing you need to worry about, because the angels have your highest good in mind. They want what's best for you as well, and they ask you to simply hold on until they send this peaceful resolution on your way. So this is going to be dependent on your situation, but I see that the angels in the future will be sending either a person or an opportunity or a situation on your way that is going to help you resolve any problems or issues you have. It's simply not the right time for that, for like that person or for that opportunity or for that manifestation to come in. But again, that is nothing that you need to worry about. So let's have one more card from this deck. We have the card Be Assertive. So the message here is, do not let people walk all over you, pal number one. Do not let people walk all over you. And look at the back of the deck, we have yes. The angels, they believe in you. They believe you can do it. They believe you can go out and chase your goals and achieve what it is that you want to achieve. But they ask for your understanding that at this moment, it's not the right time yet. Things simply need to still be lined up in order for whatever it is that you want to be able to manifest and to be able to come into your life. So the angels, they ask for your patience and for your understanding. They are working really hard to bring you the most positive and the best and the most optimal outcome for you. So what they want you to know is that if they would give you what it is that they want if they would give you what it is that you want at this moment, it's not going to be as beautiful and as let's say it's not going to be the best outcome that is possible. The angels want you to give you the best outcome, the most positive outcome. And if they would give you that right now, or if they would give you what you want right now, it would not be like that. So they are simply holding off with bringing you this, well, whatever it is that you're asking for, even if it's like a type of energy or a self-concept or anything like that. They are holding off because there will be a right time when that once you receive it at that time, it will be like the best moment for it. Now, for those of you who are interested in love, I will be shuffling a card for love. If you are not interested in love, you can either disregard this card or you can still fit it to your situation, because in the end, love encompasses a lot of other things than just romantic love. So let's see what kind of answer or what kind of message the angels have to your question. We have the card, it's time to retreat from the world. So retreat from the world. So again, a confirmation of it's not the right time. And at the back of the deck we have, it's safe to love. Open your heart to receive the most worthy of energy. So what the angels want you to know is that at this moment, it's not a time for you to give. It's not a time for you to be focusing on anyone else but yourself. That's also why this Be Assertive card is here, because the angels want you to be focusing on yourself. And this could mean a lot of different things. So we could be talking about a self-concept, about confidence, about enjoying your life on a day-to-day basis, or becoming, accepting yourself more and loving yourself more. So it could be any of those things, or even other things. But it's now time for you to retreat. It's not a time for you to go out there. And the analogy that the angels are giving me, take for example this person who is on a hike. They are walking on this, like, through the mountains or through the forest or whatever, and they really want to keep on going. They really want to keep going to that mountaintop, and they do not want to take a break. But if this hiker continues on this hike while they are tired and they actually need to rest and they need to eat and drink, in them continuing on that hike, they are not going to become any happier, because somewhere along the path to that mountaintop, they will become so exhausted to the point that they will have to just drop down. Basically, they cannot continue further. Instead, what this hiker should do is they should take a rest, they should take a break, they should eat something, let their feet rest and such. And this analogy serves you, because in this analogy you are the hiker. The angels ask you to take into perspective this whole journey that you've been on, for how long you've been on it, and you don't know how long it's going to take to get to that mountaintop, or to get to that person or that career that you want. So it is very important for you to take a break and to retreat and to just focus on yourself, and to, like, give yourself a foot massage, or give yourself some nice food to eat and some nice drinks, and just take some time for yourself. Because in the end, taking that break, it will benefit you, because you will get to that mountaintop sooner, or at least more rested and more at ease than you would be if you would charge towards that mountaintop without taking a break. Alright, let's shuffle another card from the Moonology deck. What do the angels have to say? We have this card: you're very close to achieving your goal, which is very beautiful to come out after this whole analogy they gave you from working towards the mountaintop. And then at the back of the deck, which I also want to show, is the end of a tough cycle approaches with full moon in Capricorn. So the angels want you to know that they recognize your effort. They know how you've been struggling on this path, and that it's definitely it's not always been easy. It's not an easy path, but you have been entrusted this path, or this life purpose, or anything that has happened in your life, because you are able to handle it, because you are able to walk this path. You're strong enough for that. You can carry that responsibility. And because of that, the angels are very proud of you, that you have come so far and that you have not given up yet. And they continue, they want to, wow, I'm suddenly struggling with my words. They want to encourage you to continue onward, because they believe that you can get to that mountaintop. If we go back to that analogy, they know you can get to the mountaintop, and they know that you will be very happy once you get there. And once you are at the top, you are able to look back at the whole path that you walked, all the things that you needed to do and needed to overcome to get to that point. And the angels are saying that you will be smiling, because you will know that indeed at certain times along the path you thought you were gonna give up, or you were not gonna get there, or you were just wishing that you were already at the final destination. But now you know that in the end, everything is okay, everything is alright, and everything was going to be alright all along. So the angels just want you to know this, that everything is going to be alright. So you're very close to achieving your goal, pile number 1. Don't give up yet. Let's now shuffle some tarot cards for some more messages from the angels. What else is it that they want to tell you? We have the Tower card, and this tower is placed upon a mountain. Isn't that beautiful? So you are going, or you will be going through a tower moment. So a tower moment is when things in your life seem to be falling apart. You seem to have no control over things that are happening, and everything is just falling apart. Everything is falling away. It feels like the ground is crumbling beneath your feet, and it might feel like this at this moment, or you will still have this tower moment in the future at some time. But in the end, you will know that in order to build up something new, you need to break down the old. So that is what this Tower card is telling you, that if you want to build a castle on this beautiful mountain, you're first going to have to break that tower down. And that is, of course, something difficult to do, and something that's not pleasant and can be very uncomfortable. Your ego also comes to play with this, of course, that you don't want change. You don't want to do anything that scares you. But again, the angels are reminding you that you are on this path for a reason, that you are being made to do this because the universe and the angels know that you are able to handle this. So they, just so you know, the angels and the universe, they're not scared that you're not going to make it to the mountaintop, and that you're not going to achieve your goals, and that you're not going to be happy in the end, because they know that you will. And the next card we have is the High Priestess. So they are also asking you to trust in your intuition and in your psychic abilities. We all have psychic abilities. It sounds like a superpower, but we all have those psychic abilities. We all have that third eye, that sixth sense that allows us to tune into other more subtle realms that we cannot sense with our other 5 senses. So the angels are asking you to tune in to your own inner world, your own energy, because there's something that they want you to see there. So this could be related to your chakras. You might be interested in looking into that, or just energy in general, intuition as such. But they ask you to look into that, into your own energy, into your chakras, your aura, perhaps even the cycles of the moon or cycles of day and night. So maybe this rings a bell for you. I of course cannot tell if that's the case or not, but this is what the angels want to tell you. And then as a last card, we have the Ace of Cups, which is very beautiful. So this is how the angels see you. They see you as this gorgeous, beautiful, well, this is a mermaid, but of course we're humans, not mermaids, but they see you as such a beautiful creature that is living in this 3D world that might be struggling a lot with, or might be struggling with things that are outside of their control, but they are looking down on you. They know what you're going through, they experience it with you, and they support you in that. And they again remind you to look at the beauty of all of it. Look at all these lilies that are around this mermaid. They ask you to look at the beautiful things in life and the beautiful things of yourself, that is just like an extra message from them, because the angels find that there is a lot of beauty in this world, in this 3D earth plane, and they want you to see that too. So that recognition of beauty is also pretty much related to intuition and to the feminine aspect of us, or the feminine energy of us. So this is a extra message or advice from the angels that they wanted to give you. So again, they see you as this beautiful human being that deserves to experience this life on earth to the fullest, and they understand that you have to go through some difficulties in order to get there, but they are saying, just see this as a hero's journey. Just see all your struggles as your backstory, as how the hero of the story was made, and that you are working up to that point that you can step into that main role and you can be that hero of your own journey or of your own life. So that is a very beautiful message to end this reading with, pile number 2. So this is what the angels have for you. I hope this answered your question. You can let me know in the comment section down below. I also hope it resonated for you and you like this type of reading. I always love tuning into the energy of angels, so I definitely enjoyed this reading as well. So you guys, thank you for watching. You can like, you can comment, and you can subscribe so we can see each other in other videos like this. Bye guys! Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So you chose this card, Choose a New Direction, with the clear quartz, and I am really excited for your reading because I am already picking up the message that the angels want to share with you. But before I get into it, I want to shuffle a couple of more cards from this deck to get a better view, like a better idea of what is going on. But with this card, Choose a New Direction, you might be asking about whether you're on the right path or not, or if the choice you made or the choice you want to make is a good one, or what opportunity do you need to take, what do you need to pursue, which person do you need to go for, and such. So you might be in a difficult decision. You might have to make a difficult decision. And the next card we have is Helpful People. So there might be other people involved in this in this decision, in this situation, that you do not want to disappoint others. This could be family or friends or other people you are really close with that are trying to influence your decision and the direction you go in. And this could go either way. So these people might actually be helping you in making the right decision for you. So they are like, whatever you choose, pile number 2, I am happy for you, just go for it. Or it could be totally different, that these people actually want you to follow a certain path, but you're not really sure about it, if that is actually the right choice for you. So it could be either of those, so fit it to your situation, please. And with the Choose a New Direction card, what I'm feeling, which is, it comes up when this card, this Choose a New Direction card comes up, it's often with the message that you indeed might be going in a certain direction, or you're going for a certain opportunity or for a certain person, but there is actually something else out there, a different direction, a different person that you cannot see at this moment, but that's much better for you. And it's not so much as in you don't have enough information, because there's also a card in this deck that says something like that, you do not have enough information and there's something better out there for you. But this card, what it tells me each time is that instead of the direction that you are now walking at this moment in your life, there is going to be a completely different direction in your life that you will be heading, that you cannot even imagine what that is going to be like. And I am seeing that it's going to bring you like a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness. And abundance could mean multiple things for you. So maybe you're looking for love, maybe you're looking for money, maybe you're looking for friends, maybe you're looking for a beautiful house, or you're looking for a career that you love. But I see that whatever is the case, there is abundance on your path, on this new path, in this different direction that you will be facing. So if you at this moment are struggling with making a decision, or you have decided to head into a direction and you feel like things are not working out the way you want, or it's not going as fast as you expected, the reason for that is because there is a completely different direction, like different life direction for you out there that you cannot see at this moment. And the angels, they are super excited for you to find out about that. Look at all these angels, how they are crowded amongst this figure in the middle. They are like so excited to see your reaction to this new path that you will be walking. They are so excited to bring you these new opportunities, or to bring you this new person. If you have been wanting to start a family, or even to meet a significant person like your future spouse, that is also out there in your future because of the figure that's here in the middle. And the angels, they are very excited to walk alongside you on this new path, because they know that this different direction, this different path is what's best for you. It's also going to help you fulfill your life purpose. And don't worry about it if you do not know what your life purpose is, or you do not know what it is exactly that you want to do with your life. You will be figuring it out along the way. And like I said, the angels will be coaching you as well while you are on this path, so that in the end you will find your divine life purpose without you even realizing it. And as the last card, we have perfect timing. So it seems like everything is and everything will be working out in perfect timing. Whenever, like, the moment you will head into this new direction will be the perfect timing. It will be the perfect moment. So let's say, for example, you want to manifest money, or you want a job that is going to give you a lot of money and give you a lot of abundance, and you have been applying to different companies and such, but you don't get a reply back, or you're not accepted for any of those vacancies. You keep on trying and you keep on trying and you keep on lowering your standards because you really want a job, but out of the blue there is going to be an opportunity for you that might come through, for example, a friend of yours, or through the network of someone else, and it's going to come to you in the perfect timing, right at that moment that you were about to give up and you were like, well, I'm not going to find that perfect job for me. At that moment, this perfect job opportunity is going to come in. So this is just the example of career, but this could also relate to love, to finances, to indeed a place to live. It could be anything. So just fit it to your situation, but something is going to come to your life in perfect timing. And also, if you feel like you've been missing out on opportunities, or you've not been working hard enough, you've not been reaching out enough, perhaps you feel like you haven't been dating enough, or you haven't been reaching out to people enough, and you are scared you're gonna end up alone or something like that, just know, like, the angels want to tell you that whatever you need, or whoever you need, is also out there looking for you, and it will come towards you in perfect timing. You don't need to do anything for it. You don't even need to manifest this perfect person or this perfect opportunity, because it's going to come to you already naturally. You are already a magnet for what you want to attract. I also recently did a video on manifesting and what is the most efficient way to manifest and to attract things like a magnet. So if you want to check that out as well, I will leave the link in the description box. I will also add it somewhere in the screen here. So although I already do feel like, again, you already attract what it is that you want like a magnet, but perhaps you want to have some more insights into that. So for that, you can check out my video. Now, for those of you who are interested in love, I will be shuffling a card for that as well. If you are not interested in love or you're not asking about it, you can either disregard this message or you can fit it to your situation, because in pile number 1 we also had a message that was not necessarily related to romantic love. So let's see what it is for pile number 2. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your relationship. And I love to see this because these cards, they look quite similar in my opinion, in that there is this kind of embrace going on in both of these cards. So if you are asking about love or about a relationship, this could also be this could be romantic, platonic, business relationship. If that's the case for you, the message here for you is that if things seem to be going tough between you and your person and you're not really sure what to do, just know that in perfect timing there will come a solution for you. So if you are in separation with anyone or it's just not going as well as you want, there will be a solution for you. If you are wanting to break up with someone or you want to get separated with someone, there is also going to be the opportunity for you, but that is just for those of you who actually want to break up with someone. The angels also ask you to work on any relationships that you have and to spend more time with the people you love. I am especially getting non-romantic relationships here, so like parents, siblings, friends. The angels ask you to take care more of your relationship with those people, because they see that there is a lot of love going between, or is a lot of love between the two of you, but it's not being shared in the appropriate way, or it's not shared as well as it could be. So there could be like miscommunications or things that people said. So maybe there are things that need to be cleared up or anything like that. If that is not your case, you can just leave that message there. If your question is related to meeting someone new, whether that's romantic or platonic or business related, the message here again is the same, that this person will come to you in the perfect timing. You might, for example, be thinking, oh, I'm going to move to that country and I'm going to start a new career there, I'm going to build my life there, and then just before you get on a plane or before you book your ticket, there is this person who comes into your life who changes your mind and instead you want to stay. It's going to be something like this. There is either a person or an opportunity that is going to come into your life that's going to make you change direction of where it is you want to go. And if you are already in a relationship and you want to mend things, you want to improve the relationship, again, the angels also encourage you to do so. So let us shuffle another card to see what else the angels want to tell you concerning your question. We have the card, and this is amazing. The answers you need are coming with full moon in Gemini. So that message speaks for itself. Like, and it's even underneath this card, choose a new direction. Whatever you need, pile number 2 is coming. Whatever you need to become that person that you want to be, or to achieve your goals, to make your dreams come true, it's all coming to you. It's coming to you naturally. As a flow, it's going to flow towards you. You do not need to force anything. You do not need to push anything. It's all going to come to you. And look at these cards. They are also so similar to each other. It's like, here are twins. These two are also hugging each other. So indeed, if you are looking for your soulmate or that perfect person for you, they are coming. They are coming in the perfect timing. There's nothing you need to worry about. The angels don't want to say anything in particular about this, how it's going to happen, because you are okay to trust that it's going to be fine. And the message in specific here is that if things have not been working out up until this moment, know that in the future they will. And again, you do not need to force anything for that to happen. Let's shuffle a couple more tarot cards, and then I will end the reading. So for pile number 2, what is it that pile number 2 needs to know in relation to their question? What is the answer to their question? We have the 4 of Wands. So I'm definitely getting romantic relationships vibes here from this whole reading. So the person that you are looking for, they're going to come to you. If you resonate with the twin flame label and the twin flame journey, I'm also seeing that indicated here, and that is likely the reason why you are not going to miss this person, that they are going to come in at the perfect time, because you resemble each other and you mirror each other on a core level. So you are going to come into each other's lives once you are ready for it, and once the timing is right, basically. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, which is also, it's confirming that abundance again. Also, if you want to start a family, again, that confirmation that it's going to happen. And look at the other 2 cards that just flew out, which are the 10 of Pentacles and a Judgment card, which is beautiful. So that family, that house, that spouse, you're all going to have it. Pile number 2, it might take some time before you get there. And the reason why you cannot see the path before you, and the reason why the angels are not pointing it out to you in this reading, is again, like I mentioned in the beginning of the reading, that this path is going to be so extremely different from what you had expected. You are going to find yourself in a different place than you would have imagined. You are going to find yourself in abundance of money and of love and like the people around you. Don't worry about that. But you're going to find yourself in such a different place than you used to think. And you cannot imagine it. That is the vibe that I'm that I am getting here. You cannot even imagine it. And that is also why the angels are so excited to see your reaction to this. It's almost like it's just a plot twist, a change in energy. It's going to be so unexpected, and you're going to be so surprised that you will never see this coming. And even once you are already going in this new direction and you're already here in the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, you're going to be looking back and you're going to be like, what happened back then? Like, how I know that I experienced that, I know that I witnessed it, but still I cannot believe that happened. So that is so absolutely beautiful for you guys, pile number 2. So again, please don't worry about anything. If there are things not working out, if there are things not manifesting, just know that's all for a higher purpose, because you're going to find yourself in a much better place in the future, on a much more divinely guided path. So this was your reading, pile number 2. I hope this answered your questions. So I hope it did resonate. If it didn't, then, well, maybe this wasn't the reading for you, but still I hope you enjoyed it. I did really enjoy it because I always love tapping into the energies of the angels and sharing their messages with you. You can also let me know if you like this type of reading and if it resonated for you, of course. And you can also like, you can comment, and you can subscribe, so then we can see each other in other videos like this. Bye guys! Hello there, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So you chose the Unlikely card with the Rose Quartz. So I will be shuffling some more cards from the Angel Answers deck to get a better idea of what it is that you are asking about. But what I am already seeing with this Unlikely card is that most of you have been taken advantage of by other people. People have been taking advantage of your energy, and you're just too giving. You give too much. You might not have healthy boundaries or enough healthy boundaries in place. Could just be for a few people, some people in specific, or even one person in specific. I am also getting the vibe of like a narcissist or an energy vampire, or just toxic people in general. I don't mean to judge people while with giving those, while labeling them with those terms, because everyone is on their own journey. But this is like about you, and I want to describe these people to you so you can identify them in your reality. So the angels are telling you that there are people around you who are sapping away your energy. They are feeding off of your energy, and you're giving too much. And you need to learn, you need to place boundaries, healthy boundaries, in order for them to not feed off of your energy anymore, because this is leaving you drained, and you are such an empathetic soul. I really feel that you're an empath, which is likely also the reason why these type of like energy vampires are attracted to you, and why it is that you need to have those boundaries in place. And it's absolutely beautiful that you are an empath and that you are able to understand people on a completely different level, but you also have to think of yourself. You also have to be empathetic with yourself, pile number 3. Now the next card we have is No Need to Worry. So this is very beautiful that it comes out. So if you are struggling with someone in specific, there's no need to worry, because the angels are sending something on your way that will help you deal with it. So this could come in the shape of an energy. So perhaps you finally find the energy to put those boundaries in place. You finally find that confidence and that strength to tell them, no, enough is enough. Or they could be sending a person on your way who is going to help you to get rid of any people in your life that are draining you, basically. So the angels, they have your back. There is no need to worry. If you are scared that you are attached to someone in a way that you can no longer detach from them, or that you're codependent on them or they are codependent on you, it might indeed be a complicated case, but there's no need to worry, because help is sent on the way. Especially, like, I mean, when people come in, or when people are sent into our lives, it might take some time for them to come in. But when it comes to energy, when it comes to angels sending you energy, it's there instantaneously. So the angels are sending you energy right now to give you that inner strength to overcome any fears that you have related to standing up for yourself, and not letting people walk all over you, and not letting people say just whatever they want about you, because you have self-respect, and you want, you know, with that self-respect that you have, you draw a line in the sand until here and not further, and you want other people to show that respect to you as well. So it's important for you, like, where healthy boundaries come from is, first of all, it comes from self-respect, it comes from self-worth, it comes from drawing a line in the sand for yourself, so that you are clear with yourself. I am not going to accept negative self-talk about myself, for example. So because I don't accept it from myself, I'm also not going to accept it from other people. So you have to start within pile number 3. If this is something that you need to work on, this is how you do it. You start from within. You start from telling yourself that you have the respect for yourself, to be kind and to be gentle and to be patient, and then the rest will follow. Everyone else will follow in place. And the next card we have is the Romance card. So it is really beautiful. So if you are struggling with someone in the, well, it doesn't even necessarily have to be when it comes to romance. If you are struggling with someone who you are romantically involved with, or not, or a non-romantical relationship that you have, there will be divine healing occurring in your relationships. So the people who are toxic, let's just label them like this, the people in your life who are toxic, they will be removed from your life, or their influence on you will be removed, and through you putting healthy boundaries in place, you will be able to welcome new love into your life. You will be able to have romance with someone again. So if you are at this moment involved with someone that is toxic for you, that person is going to leave. You're going to find a better person. If at this moment there is no one you are romantically involved with, there is still someone is going to come into your life who is going to match your energy. Someone who is going to respect you, someone who is going to respect your boundaries and respect the love, like the self-love you have built up for yourself. And if you, in more of a general way of speaking, were afraid that you were not going to find love, this card here, with this card here, the angels are telling you that you will find someone and you will be guided towards each other. But there is a but here. You will be guided towards each other as long as that is what you want. If that is what's in your heart, if you really want your soulmate, if you really want that, like, ultimate lover or ultimate partner, however you want to call them, if you really want them, you're going to have to speak it from your heart, and you cannot let any fear influence you, and you cannot make decisions based upon fear. So this is an important condition that the angels ask of you, that in case you want this kind of soulmate, this kind of person, you first need to choose yourself. You first need to get rid of those toxic people in your life and establish those healthy boundaries and that self-respect, because only then will you be able to welcome your soulmate into your life through your heart. Because if your heart is going to be clouded by fears, or even by energy of other people, or maybe even judgments or beliefs of other people, you're not going to be able to welcome that person in. But once you clear all of that out, I see that your heart chakra will be the center of you, and will be the part of you that is like pulling your soulmate in and is pulling your person in. So if this is something that you want, pal number 3, it's totally out there for you, is what the angels are saying. There is happiness and there is love and joy in your future. Now, since we already have a romance card, let's shuffle another card from the Romance Angels deck to see what else in relation to romance the angels want to tell you. Wow, we have the card Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, which is, wow, this is so gorgeous, pile number 3. I love it. I absolutely love it. And at the back of the deck, we have give your relationship a chance. So the reason why I am showing that card at the back of the deck is because I'm picking up another message here. For some of you, you have already met your soulmate, only you're not together yet. There is something that is separating you. So this could be what I talked about before with like toxic people and you letting people just not respect your boundaries basically. And because of that, you are not together yet. You could be letting people's opinions influence that and influence your union with this person and such. So for those of you who know that they already have a soulmate or twin flame, however you want to call it, this is a confirmation that yes, they are your soulmate, and again, yes, you will be together with them as long as you open your heart chakra and start making decisions heart-based and no longer fear-based. That is something important for you guys, pile number 3. So if you were struggling with figuring out how do I get to my soulmate, how do I get to my twin flame, this is the answer. And as a next card, we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. So the angels are asking you that you start acting on your dreams. You start acting on your plans. We, at the back of the deck, have a win-win outcome is forecast with full moon in Libra. So again, a confirmation that your love life, your relationship with your soulmate is going to work out, but the angels ask you that you start working towards this and that it needs a practical plan. So it's time for you to start bringing those dreams into your reality, to no longer think or simply visualize how life is going to be with your soulmate, but to also actually start putting in the work to get there. And if you have already been doing so, the angels are congratulating you, they are proud of you, and they encourage you to continue, because what you're doing, like, you're on the right path. You just need a little bit of guidance when, you know, it comes to the next step, which is removing the influence of toxic people into your life, because that is what is standing in your way between you and your soulmate. And with this card, your dreams need a practical plan. The angels also know that you are able to do this. So in case you are worrying about that you are not able to put in the work, you're not able to love yourself, blah blah blah, the angels know that you can. They know, they believe in you. And if the angels believe in you, you can also believe in yourself, pile number 3. And you don't have to make huge leaps of progress on this journey, but even the tiniest of steps are already enough. You don't have to change completely overnight. Even if you make a little difference each day, or every week, or whenever you feel comfortable, it is already enough, because you're already working towards your goal. And in taking a step after step after step after step, you're going to create a momentum that is going to help you move forward faster and faster. So you're going to build up that speed and that momentum, and that once you start walking, you do not stop, basically, and you're not worrying about tripping along the way or about having to stop, because like I said, once you start walking, once you start running, you're okay to go. It's just like when you get on a bike, it might be difficult to start off or to bike the first couple of meters, but once you have that speed, you're okay to go, and you can go for as long as you have the energy, basically. So as last, I'm going to shuffle a couple of tarot cards. So let's see what other messages the angels have for you in answer to your question. We have the Tower card, and the whole deck flew just all over the place. But we have the Tower card that came out, which also came out in pile number 1. And the Tower card is about necessary changes that need to be made that might be uncomfortable. So it's possible that the people in your life that have a bad influence on you are people you are really close with, and those are people that you actually do not want to see go. You do not want to see them leave your life like that. And that is, of course, completely understandable, because we humans are social creatures and we get attached to people. But there is also a way in which you can draw a line for someone and still be in communication in some kind of way, if that's what you desire, of course. This is, again, I'm getting back to those healthy boundaries. As long as you have those healthy boundaries in place, you do not need to worry about anyone saying stuff about you that's mean, or taking advantage of you, or taking away your energy. And this is also going to be different for each and every one of you, because you're all in a different situation, you're all on a different path. But the message here is that it is possible to get rid of the influence of toxic people in your life. Maybe you want to get rid of them and you are finding difficulty in that. Then again, it's possible. It might not seem easy to you now, but again, if you do it step by step, it's going to happen for you. It's going to work out in the end. If, on the other hand, you are dealing with people that you do not want to see go, but you know that they're not good for you, that is a very fine line that you have to walk. But it is indeed possible to remove yourself from the people that you surround yourself with energetically, through placing boundaries. And of course, you can always decide to see someone less often. Like, you don't have the responsibility to look after anyone else but yourself. You don't have to do the work for other people. You don't have to take care of other people. Everyone is on their own path. They have their own destiny. They have all the things that they need to do, and you've got that as well. So it's important for you to focus on where it is that you see yourself headed, and to not work for other people, to not lay that path out for other people. So actually, I'm reminded of something I recently read in a book of Dolores Cannon. I absolutely love her books. And there was this passage about where she was talking to someone who was in regression, and they were sharing this analogy about helping people, basically, and in showing people the way, in that if you have this place that you want to go, say that it's a star that you want to climb up to that ladder, you are going to have to climb up that ladder yourself, and each time you take a step, the ladder underneath you disappears, and you keep on climbing and climbing until you reach that star. And now everyone would want to get to that star. More people would want to get to that star, but the thing is that they might see you climbing up that ladder, but they cannot follow behind you on that same ladder, because everyone walks their own ladder to that star, and like I said before, that ladder disappears beneath them. So you can indeed look to other people for inspiration. You can look to them to teach you things, but in the end, it all comes down to like your own experiences. You're all able to learn the things that you want all on your own. So this is the same for you, pile number 3. You do not need to climb up somebody's ladder so that they can get to that star, so that they can get to what it is that you want, what they want. And you do not have to climb up your own ladder in order for so that other people can follow you, because that's not how it works. I know we learn about a lot of things in school, and also I've experienced that firsthand about spirituality. There are all these spiritual teachers on YouTube who are explaining all these kinds of things, like take the concept of self-love and such. And you can listen to someone talk about that for hours and hours and hours, and you can listen to tens of different YouTubers who talk about it, but in the end, it's not going to mean anything to you until you experience it yourself. You can listen to someone preach and talk about self-love, but if you do not experience it yourself, you are never going to have that deep understanding of what it truly is. So you are going to have to learn your own lessons and walk up your own ladder to that star, to that goal that you want, and other people have to do the same for them as well. You cannot walk that ladder for them, and they cannot follow you on your own ladder. We all have our own path, and therefore it is okay. It's totally okay for you to choose yourself and to go for yourself and to go for what it is that you want, and to no longer take any responsibility for anyone else, because in the end, you are truly only responsible for yourself. As the next card, we also have the 8 of Pentacles, which came out while I was telling this story, so this just kind of confirms it, that the work you do for yourself is what you need to focus on. You need to start working for yourself, whatever it is. If that means literal work that earns you money, do that. If it is a hobby or an interest that does not earn your money, do it. If it's anything like taking a self-care day or going to take a haircut or whatever, do it. Work on yourself for yourself. Do what it is that you want, and do not let other people's responsibilities burden you as well, because again, it's not your responsibility. You're not the one who has to walk the path for other people, and in doing so, you're only going to delay your own journey. And we talked about that before, right? You want to get to that soulmate, and they're here, like, it's in this spread. They are, you can have them, basically. You can reach them, and the only thing that is standing in your way is, like what I described before, that you might let other people get in the way of that, or you might let other people's responsibilities become your responsibility. Well, that is not the case. And as the last two cards of this reading, we have the Seven of Wands. So it's time for you to fight for yourself, pile number 3, like I said before. And we have the Moon card, which is beautiful. We have this rabbit here as well. A white rabbit stands for luck. Honey, listen, you are going to be so happy once you take this decision to establish those healthy boundaries and to remove those toxic people or that influence from your life. I'm telling you, you're going to be so happy. You're going to be smiling. You're going to be looking back at all those people, and you're going to be like, you can't tell me anything anymore. You do not have that influence over me anymore. I am now in charge of my life, and I decide where I go. And of course, one of those things is that you go towards your soulmate. You go towards your love. You go towards the place that you love. So that not only includes romance or a soulmate, but it includes all other things that you want as well. I'm seeing that some of you might want to travel to some places, or visit specific places, spend time in nature, or watch the stars, watch the moon, things like that. You're going to be able to do all of that, pile number 3. I am seeing it here for you. It's already there. Again, this is also something that I talk about in another video of mine, and I will leave the link in this video as well, is how you can manifest in the most efficient way possible. And in that video, I basically explain that all already exists in terms of an energy. Like, you being together with that person that you want, that energy already exists out there. And that basically is, to just say it in in just a short span of a couple of seconds, is because time all happens simultaneously. So past, present, and future all happen in the same moment, which is the moment that we are living in, the moment that we are living in right now. And because everything happens at the same time, and because that energy is already out there, it already exists for you. So if you want to know more about that, you can watch my video about it. I get much deeper into it in that video, so you might be interested in checking that out. But what's most important for you, pile number 3, is to know that what you want is already out there. There is just this veil that's pulled in front of your eyes that makes you believe that for some reason you cannot have it, or you're not allowed to have it, and you simply need to pull off, well, simply, it's not as easy as it sounds, of course, but you need to pull that veil away from your eyes so you can see that what you want is already out there. It's already there for you to grab, pile number 3. It's so absolutely beautiful. Like I said before, you're going to be so happy once all of this is over. And that is exactly why this card, No Need to Worry, is out there, because the angels know that you're going to be happy, and that you're going to be happy with the romance of your lifetime, with your soulmate, or however you want to label it. So pile number 3, that is what I am seeing for you in this reading. That's all the messages that the angels have for you. I hope this answered your question in some kind of way. In case it did, you can always leave a comment down below. I would love to read your story and how much it resonates. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I definitely did, because I love tapping into the energies of the angels and sharing their messages with you. So if you like this video, you can like, you can comment, and you can subscribe so we can see each other in more videos like this. Bye guys!